This is my most anticipated transformation in the whole show. He broke out of the fridge. He finally realized he was in like a fridge. I feel like this guy would be the most powerful if he wasn't like crazy.
Yeah, he's a boss.
I like this theme. It's like King Arthur.
This is the very, very, very strongest soundtrack. Remember that one playlist we were doing where we were like saying like and like aggregating like the best scenes? That's the reference. Was this soundtrack?
Dude, he's curious. I don't understand. What's the absorb thing, dude? What's happening at the end?
He absorbs it through his muscles. I don't know.
What? He's over 2,000 years old.
I don't think so. I think it's an exaggeration.
That's a crazy concept. Imagine getting a haircut. Biofeedback. So if this guy doesn't have a lion fruit, he probably would have one. If he had one.
He doesn't have a devil fruit, that's correct.
I knew that was gonna be a brutal one. Damn. You can channel it, eh? That's crazy. That would was gonna go through Nami's head. Oh, even his hair, eh? Crazy.
That was his tech guy. And arm point and horn point both need a rumble ball.
They are drugs. 1 in 6 hours is a proper dose. Oh, that's why he can't take more than one, and that's why it works that loud. Okay, I've been wondering about that for a long time. Oh, okay, that's perfect.
But yeah, your questions are being answered. You've been asking this for a long time. The only points that he's like full adept on is his deer form, his actual animal form, the human form, which is the big one, and then brain point, which is like normal Chopper as you see him.
So he's doing his second ball knowing this is gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
Oof, not a good form to get set on fire. Ow. So the drug just like lets him switch faster and like
He doesn't know how to master the other forms yet, so it's like cheating.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But right now, the second rumble, he can't control the forms.
Right. Finger points looks like the most painful move to like show so far, like getting stabbed with.
Just remember what I said at the beginning about the CP9 and how you assumed that all circumstances are going to be in favor and we're going to win. And that's for all of One Piece, not just this arc. Oh, so the blood in his hair?
Mm-hmm. One more. Probably the worst one from the beginning, other than maybe the lanky one. Looks like a Digimon here.
Yeah. His jumping point.
Give him a good kick. Go, 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 go. That's stressful. It's gonna wear off. Wow, I got him good. He left a dent, if anything. Fitting comment.
I can't rewatch the scene.
Just getting knocked around like a little. Oh, this is new, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, this happened after the old guy died?
Mm-hmm.
The professor died? Well, maybe if they hadn't hunted him before, he wouldn't have went berserk. That's funny. Oh, I thought he was gonna leave him be. Or someone's gonna come save him. My god. This guy's lines are like the most threatening in this show. Oh my god. This is my most anticipated transformation in the whole show. I'm so glad this was never spoiled for me, whatever this was. That's interesting, because he's directly experimenting on the devil fruit power. Oh my god, dude. He's like a Lovecraft horror. I'm excited. So pumped to like jump in next week. That's amazing. Dude, he looks like one of the things from Shadow of the Colossus.
Mm-hmm. That was the last thing. Pause it. That was the last thing on the opening. That was the part I kept skipping.
Oh, really?
It was like the quickest flash, and it wasn't like it was like quick enough for you to catch it, but like not know what it was. But even that, I didn't want to risk it.
Can we go back and watch the other one at some point?
Yeah. No, let's rewatch right now. I was watching you very carefully for how you were picking up on each of like the points on the rumble, because you've been asking the questions for a long time.
Yeah, we got a lot of like good explanation this episode. I thought it was just like a little gimmick at first, right? Like a little North Pole, like it doesn't really have an explanation. They gave me everything I wanted, like the limits, what it is.
Chopper literally on the brink of death.
Yeah.
This was the element to Chopper that I needed when I was watching, and
to get into it. Okay.
And the piece of him that just brings in so much unknown to his potential.
Fair enough. See, I love it because I already had such an appreciation that this is just like a huge bonus at this point.
I knew for you, this would have been like... I knew also it was coming from left field. Like, I knew you were fascinated about the rumble points, but I didn't think
I thought they were... I thought it was over at this point, pretty much. Like,
you got the full grasp of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has always been in the wheelhouse, and it's to point, like, how desperate the situation is, and how Chopper's basically like, we need to save Robin. He doesn't have a key, and I just pray to God no one else that I care about comes into this room.
He didn't even whip it out against the angels when he was defending the shit.
Yeah, right. He may not even have the rumble balls prepared, who knows? But like the point there is that he made the promise to the Doctrine to never, ever bring this out, regardless of circumstance. The only reason he's doing it is because he was about to die. And he was like, this is a better situation than otherwise. Because look, like he had the best doctor in the world basically taking care of him after that episode, and he was almost dead in that instance.
I like how he said too, he's like, it's what the doctor would have did, not the doctorine. But like, he's like, yeah, the doctor probably would have done something stupid like this, so I'll try and justify it.
Yeah, and to your point, like that's the part of like One Piece and his arc specifically, where you don't know the backgrounds of like a lot of the characters. You've only seen the face value stuff. That was a reality. There was a reason that everyone in Drum Island called him a monster. You thought it was just because of the normal point.
Yeah, well, because they used to treat him like crap before that anyway, right? Like they were
Yeah.
hunting him even before that.
Right, but then he started being labeled a monster.
Right.
And that
Well,
wasn't because the normal form. So that's how the lore now
yeah,
intertwines.
interesting.
And you'll
Yeah,
see when we revisit the Christmas special,
that's what I was just thinking. Yeah,
like pay
I'm
attention to the
excited for
lines and
that.
everything and how they call him monster. Like now you know
Okay.
why.